There are many dangers that can be averted if we have the capacity to read the signs that are littered around us, which is suggestive of the fact that there is something that is about to break forth. Once upon a time, we finished our operations in the ministry. They switched off all the equipment and everything, and they shut down the facility. And I went somewhere to observe the crossover night. It's a place that they don't know me. It's a place that they are not familiar with who I was. And I did not identify myself to be a minister of the gospel. I was in the midst of the crowd, seeking God desperately for my soul. And while I was there, seeking God desperately for my soul, in a place where I was not known, two young ladies approached me and began to cry. One held my right leg, the other one held my left leg, and they began to cry for 1 hour. And after crying for 1 hour, they left. They didn't even greet me. I went back into the congregation. Then I knew something was wrong, because in my own mind, that was a strange sign. These ladies came and cried by 4 a.m. in the morning, and by 6 a.m. in the morning, I had a phone call, received a phone call from one of our operatives and the former venue, and they told me that the venue is on fire, and they have not been able to quench the fire. Well, they called me 45 minutes later, and they said, well, the neighbors rose up and said, our church is on fire. Meanwhile, those guys have never attended church after, but they said, our church is on fire. And they broke through the burglaries, they got into the ceiling, they put out the fire. Glory be to God, the whole building did not catch fire. But you see, all our equipment, the keyboard, the amplifier, the mixer, everything that has to do with sound was packed into the room that was affected by the fire. And the fire melted it into liquid. My microphone, I had, I've been using all kinds of stuff, but there's a microphone that was designed for me from Germany. It's a Sennheiser microphone. There's been no microphone like that. My microphone was overtaken by the flame. That was the burden that was upon my soul in the time. My microphone was affected. Now, if you come there, you will say, praise the Lord, the building did not burn. But those that know where to look understand that that fire incident was a sign, and I need to find out the meaning of that sign. And I went into the presence of God and I told God, I'm not living in sin. Why is it that this place got burnt? And when I spoke, I wept, and I wept for days, and I wept for 1 week, and God did not answer me, and I kept on weeping for another couple of days. And when it was 14 days, the Lord said, rise up. You have not sinned. The only thing that you did is that you put your video on cable. You know cable? Cable network. We found a cable station somewhere in Lagos, and it was a cable station that had such a great coverage. Are you there? So if you put the message on that platform, the frequency was available all across Africa. He said, you committed no guile. It's just that when you put your message on the cable platform, your voice now traveled further than your current jurisdiction. And the demons that came to respond to you are demons that came from where your voice went. Your voice was traveling, but you did not provide prayer infrastructure to safeguard the outcome of that mileage that your voice has been. And then somebody will be there saying he wants his voice to travel. Meanwhile, it is safer for you, for your voice to be in the kitchen.